man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys from Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas Sports.
Alright, man, one of them cold ass days in Detroit. Snowed yesterday and shit. Snowed like a motherfucker, so they gonna be out here driving crazy, so and it's like 19 degrees, but the news said it felt like 2 degrees. In some places it's negative. Probably where I'm going, it's probably gonna be more on the negative side of things. So yeah, and they gonna be driving like idiots, so might get roll Ray shawty in this one. But yeah, I tried to make sure I got out. I always make sure I get out a little earlier than I usually do. I tried today, but I was custom content. Check out the Patreon, Goodfella TV. I done uploaded 2 days in a row. I hope y'all enjoy those videos. Free Gaming 89, I upload 2 times a day on there later in the night as far as the Patreon, and on the weekends I try to upload once. If not, I make it up whenever I upload the next day. So it's a bunch of content on the Free Game 89. At this point, it's well over 100 videos of fire shit on the Free Game 89 channel. Well over. Well, I don't even know how long I've been doing the Free Game 89 Patreon, but it's been, man, dude, there's some heat on there, I'm telling you. And I ain't want to pat myself on the back, but let's talk about, and it hit the link tree and the Patreon link, you can get there. You can get both tiers, or you can get one or the other. Both tiers your best deal, in my opinion. But yeah, man, let's talk about Pitbull. And he basically said Rayo and Shakure is boring, a boring style of boxing. And he went into the Pernell Whitaker comparison about Shakure and Pernell Whitaker. Come on, man, what are you doing? Oh, this, like, you scared to fucking turn? Maybe you should just stay at home today, bro. Because it's not going, this is the best opportunity you got right here. I'm about to cut around this motherfucker right here, dude. You could have been turned. Oh my. Oh, it's just like who they get licensed to, bro. Literally. They like, let's just get licensed to anybody. Let's give it to Josephine. I know she got one eye. Let's give one to Josephine. Made me think of the Bunny House song. But I ain't worried about Josephine. My life's a natural high. Won't you, Bunny House? I used to know how to do the dance too. Good times, but yeah, he said, you know, I'll get into the Pernell Whitaker comparison. I agree with him on that. But it's your job, you know, especially being the offensive fighter that Pitbull Cruz is, it's your job to make these dudes fight. And when you fight these caliber dudes that he's fighting, like Rayo just boxed them, it's because you a dumb motherfucking fighter. That's just what it boiled down to. You fighting dumb. You fighting reckless. Because you frustrated. It's boxing. It's hit and don't get hit. And in a perfect world, I would agree with him. Everybody can be the type of fighter that Shakur, or in Rayo is exciting. He just boxed, you know, he just boxed smart versus Cruz. That was the smart and the right thing to do. Right? But everybody can't be a boxer puncher. Everybody can't be a brawler. Everybody can't be, everybody can't be the same type of fighter. I mean, like I always make the comparison, we kind of talk stuff like this about the movie Pleasantville. You never seen Pleasantville? Tobey Maguire, the mime from Malcolm in the Middle. Reese Witherspoon is in it. Rest in power to Paul Walker. He in it. You know, and it's about a TV show, and they get sucked into a TV show where everything is perfect, and you know who fucked the TV show up. The woman did. It's Reese Witherspoon. But it was for better. But everybody can't be the same type of fighter. But it's your job to make the adjustment and to make those fighters do something outside their comfort zone. That's your job. That's your job. So that's your job, is to make them be uncomfortable, you know, and, you know, use a jab, use a different strategy. If you just wailing punches coming forward, man, the smart person just gonna take a step back, take an angle, and just outpoint you. That's what they gonna do. The smart fighter gonna do that. That's common sense. You reckless. Swinging for the head, you know, you fight guys like that, you gotta break them down and don't let them get into a groove. You gotta make them uncomfortable. You know, Chavez versus Mildred Taylor. Say what you want to say about the fight, but he drugged Mildred into his type of fight. And the smartest thing Chavez did in that fight was go to the body. As Chavez just headhunted, Mildred make it to full 12 and win that fight. But he invested into the body. So Isaac Cruz got to invest into a jab. He got to invest into the body. You know what I'm saying? That's how you going to kill them, especially being the shorter fighters. And when them hands drop, and they got to worry about a jab. The jab is just a table setter. Sometimes it just set up everything. It's like a layup for some fighters. Once you can land the jab, knock can land the 2, knock can land the 3, knock can land the, you know what I'm saying? The 4 or 5, whatever it may be, now I can land my full array of punches. It's like a fucking layup. It gets you going. I know kids don't shoot layups in the layup line no more. They coming out there shooting threes and shit. You know, damn, this is bad. Damn, I live in the suburbs and these motherfuckers don't even want to drop no salt. But as I get further down west, I think they'll drop some salt. That's crazy. I seen the salt truck last night. That's the wild thing about it. This ain't nothing but a big ass sheet of ice. I gotta get me a truck. No cap. Every time I go buy a car, I go get a truck. Never happens. I get cussed out every time. Yeah, it's wild on these streets. I figured it's a big ass thing of ice. There we go. Yeah, we on track now. Yeah, they ain't get them Rams. They said fuck them Rams. But this dick ain't gonna let me over. So I had to make sure I concentrated for a minute. But yeah, you know, once he learned you know, kind of go to the body. You just get the jab going enough. He ain't gotta be a jab master, but you know, get the jab going enough. You know, get the jab going enough. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. But you just can't go in there reckless with a boxer and then try to shame them and say, well, they born. Can't do that. Start learning how to jab to where the heart is and start going to the solar plex and stuff of that nature. That's what I would say. That's exactly what I would say. You know? That's exactly what I would say. But he said Shakure ain't no Sweet Pea, and he right. Sweet Pea sat in there, he mixed it up, he was entertaining, you know? So I would agree with that. I would wholeheartedly agree with his assessment on that Sweet Pea was entertaining. That he mixed it up, he threw punches. He was offensive. And that was the great thing about him. He was a defensive fighter, but he'd mix it up. Look at that Chavez fight. Look at that Chavez fight. He will mix it up with you. But Shakure, I think he's scared to get hit. That's just my opinion. I think he, like, after watching that Edwin De Los Santos fight, I wasn't sure. But after watching that Artem fight, he talking about how hard Artem hit. I knew that he was one of them dudes he didn't want to get hit. he's scared to get hit. And that became my assessment of him. So that became my assessment of him. So, but yeah, you can't just say this. I mean, you got to do your job. You got to make them uncomfortable. You got to make them fight your fight, or you got to beat them at the game. Be more patient. Work on your craft. Work on okay, I'm gonna punch him to the shoulder. I'm gonna punch him to the heart. I'm gonna work the body. I'm gonna jab him in his chest. I'm gonna break him down, make him where he can't be. His hands drop where he gotta be stationary. You know what I'm saying? And then, guys like him and casual fans will sit here and say, well, the aggressor won the fight because he's the aggressor. Even if it's ineffective, because that's what you deem more aesthetically pleasing. But my thing is this: it's boxing, it's hitting, don't get hit. That's why I say you should get ring generalship points for making guys miss punches. They only scoring if you only punch a guy. That's part of ring generalship. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good313, Venmo CJ Good313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me